and Liliana for giving me this opportunity to share my expertise with you. I'm Christi Wong. I'm come from Singapore. A brief introduction about myself. I started as an A-level biology educator for more than 25 years. Yeah, and I was head of department of student development. So I take particular interest in human development, my own growth and development. I also learned how to use the birth date numerology to see your strengths, weaknesses, and I'm a certified counselor. Now, since 2017, okay, I became a certified frequency coach, and this area of bioresonance and energy medicine really interests me. So besides that, I'm also trained in cellular nutrition, meridian acupressure, the traditional Chinese 5-element system, the redox signaling, cell signaling, as well as geopathy. So today I'll be spending half an hour with you to share about an amazing device that we can use to change our lives and transform our lives. So what I'm sharing today is based on my personal experience as well as my reading from published articles. So I'm not making any medical claims, and it is necessary for each and every one of us to do our due diligence to find out more after this. Okay, so this is a period and a season for Chinese New Year. Okay, and we celebrate. Why are we celebrating? So we celebrate because we have had a good year, and it's time to, to be thankful for that. So what exactly is happiness? I mean, every day of our life, we wake up, we are pursuing this thing called happiness. I think the one of the aspect is our health, right? We want functional health because if we are sick, then we don't look forward to that day. Now, happiness is also being able to express our talent in having a meaningful career. Yeah, and having the money, we want to buy whatever that we need and got extra, to buy what we want. Yeah. Then happiness comes also when we have a spiritual connection and we are constantly growing as a person. So this is a person's life. So if your life is in order, then we hope that it will also spill over to your immediate family. So happiness is when you have parents who love you. Yeah, children who love, who care, and who respect you as parents, spouse who is your best team partner in life, friends who celebrate your success with you, and then having so much that you can contribute to your community and let them benefit from you, and having colleagues who support and respect you. So this whole thing is in our lives. And if any of these things, any areas of this go wrong, when it's in the opposite, we don't have the happiness. Okay, imagine. And these are some of the issues that my clients face, And as a mother, her daughter will tell her mom, please don't stress me, and then please don't push me so hard in my education. I promise you I'll just study to pass. Okay, I make sure that I'll go to the next level. I won't get retained. And this daughter of hers is always at the bottom of the class, the last 5. And there's nothing she could do, because you don't want to push your child too much. Then what if, in your family, like let's say there is one family, the husband and the daughter work in a family business, and when they fight, they had a bad fight, and then every time they fight for 2-3 days, they don't talk to each other. So what can she do? So she is, having all this in her hands, managing the whole family. Now, what if you're at work and you are given a huge, very high sales target? How it stresses you, right? To be able to reach that target. And then that stress, can actually affect your health. Okay, what about your family income, the annual income? You want to increase, does that mean that you have to take on more work and all that? You want career advancement? Okay, do you talk to your boss about it or find more work to do? So what are the better ways to do work? Okay, so if you are stuck in any areas of your life that you see over here, okay, it means one thing, all right, that the energy in all these areas of your life are stuck somewhere. Okay, just like a drain, if there is a blockage over there, okay, the good things cannot flow into your life. And all these things, the rubbish that are stuck there, okay, will be churning and swirling, and it will be affecting your life. And what you see is more and more mess, life getting more and more messy. So what if, okay, what if I can give you something and you can just easily transform and change everything? Okay, let's say you watch TV and you don't like this program that you're watching. You just take the remote control and switch to another channel, and then you get to watch something else. So now what we have is there are equipments and tools that we can use like this, okay, that can easily change, okay, what the areas of life that I mentioned to you before. Okay, and it's true, because the mother whose child wants to remain at the bottom of the class and just make do, she said now her life is so easy. She gifted one of the Healy device here to her daughter, okay, as a gift. And the daughter started to use one of the programs inside, the learning program. So ever since then, the mother had a good life, So she said, now my job is really to tell my daughter to go and sleep, because her whole attitude towards learning and her education has changed. Yeah, so she started to improve. And then from the bottom, she became the top of the class the following year. So for her SPM examination, she actually got all her A's, 5 A's at least, and she has gotten a place in Taiwan University, and she's going to Taiwan University. And she used the Healy device to put in her goal and her desire to study overseas, and she achieved it. Okay, so the mother said, now I really hands-free in terms of my children's education. I don't have to worry, she managed herself. Okay, so the husband and wife who quarrel, not Hara's husband, the daughter, father and daughter that quarrel and don't talk to each other for 3 days. Okay, now with just one click, okay, and you know what happened? She said, I just give them 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, I call each one of them, call the husband and call the daughter. They are at peace again and they're able to work. Okay, so I've heard so many stories. I've heard stories where people use the programs and then they manage to sign RM 2 million deals by running certain programs for 2 nights consecutively. Okay, so what we do here now is all we need is just Healy and the phone. You download the app, and then that will be your remote control of life. So if you see something that you don't like, okay, choose something, choose the program that you like, and then play it, and then things starts to change. So it can be as simple as that. And I call this happiness at your fingertips. Okay, now why is it that we can do that? According to Albert Einstein, everything in life is actually vibration. So his famous equation is E equals to mc squared. Okay, many people would know about this. So E is energy, M is mass, meaning that anything that has mass, whether it's human, animal, plant, okay, or your laptop, your computer, everything that has a mass actually has a certain energy and a certain vibration. So if you know how to tune this energy and vibration in life, you basically can control all the aspects of your life. Okay, so everything in your life is energy dependent, everything. Okay, so with this remote control now, if you change your energy, you change every aspect of your life, okay? Be it your own personal life, your career, your health, okay? Your relationships, your community, everything is within control. Yeah, even spouse who is about to divorce, and this very desperate husband uses this device and they reconcile, okay? So I have had people who shared so many things with me, and they are so thankful for having this particular device. Okay, now how is this possible? Now let's take a look, a big picture of what is happening in the whole entire earth right now. Okay, so now you see here there are the brown strokes here. they are actually representing the Earth era. And the blue strokes here is representing the air era. So what happens, you can see that right now we are at 2024, we are at the transition from one era, the Earth era, into the air era. So let's take a look. Every stroke here is for 20 years, 1980 to 2000, and then 2000 to 2020. Let's see what happens during the first era from 1981 to the year 2000 is the birth of internet. So that actually signifies the start of this air era here. Now, so it was booming for a short while until the year 2000. And from the year 2000 onwards, there was the bubble.com, the .com burst. And that was the sliding part, okay? So now we are here. So because of this in the middle, that brown spike again. So now we are 2024, from now until 2160, that's about 140 years. Is going to be one whole generation of people who will walk through and live through the new era. Okay, so that means everyone who is living today and everyone who is going to be born today, okay, in that 140 years will definitely be affected by this new era here. Okay, and this new era include one of these, the boom and the advancement of quantum technology. And you're going to hear this word quantum, quantum, quantum in many places. Yeah. So this is going to be the growth of this quantum era. Now in 2022, these three scientists here, they were working on quantum entanglement, how to use the quantum information for computing, for cryptography, and they were awarded the Nobel Prize in Physics for their research. Okay, and this is in Singapore. Singapore is going to increase investment in quantum computing from now onwards. Yeah, it's going to be a big thing. Okay, now in your daily life, actually, we have been using quantum technology. Okay, every time you use GPS to navigate in the road, you use GPS to find where is the restaurant that's near to you. Okay, you are actually using quantum technology. So I'm sharing with you today how this little device over here can have actually a quantum sensor inside. It looks like a plastic box like that, but inside what is important is the quantum sensor inside. And this quantum sensor, okay, allows the interaction with the human body to actually analyze, to analyze the state of our energy in terms of our health, in terms of our mental stress, okay, and also for a spiritual development as well. And not just analyze and tell you what's the problem. The better thing is, of course, to be able to customize the solution for each one of us, okay? So yes, moving forward will be a lot of customization for individuals, okay? So the solution will be for individuals. So to save time, okay, I'm going to show you here how this particular device here can be used to actually analyze our health. So I'm going to play and then show you and explain to you one by one. So these are the different modules in the app. When you turn on the app, you will see this. And these are the app that we can use to actually scan your health, okay, scan your aura, and then help you to achieve your dreams and your goals over here. Now I'm going to show you the first one here, the resonance scan over here. So when you do the scan, it's going to, there are programs here. Each program will signify a certain part of your health. And then it will scan, it will first tell you the top 5 of the programs that you need. And these 5 programs that we have over here, okay, will indicate to you what is currently happening in your body today. So every day when you scan, it will be different. So the scan will take like less than a minute, okay, and out comes the result. So when it comes out stimulation here, then harmony digital nutrition, deep cycle, it means that first one, stimulation 63%. Now, anything that is 55% and above, meaning that there would be some symptomatic discomfort that is actually experienced by the person. If it's 40-something, 30-something, means that these are actually okay. That means the health in this area are fine, so you don't have to worry. But if it's something higher than 55 or 60, you have to pay attention to it. Okay, so like let's say it comes out stimulation. So this is for pain. So if I want to see which part of the body is having pain, then I will go to the next program, which is the stimulation program, and I'll do the next scan. So I do the same for harmony, for nutrition, and then for deep cycle. Okay, so basically you just repeat the process to choose the particular program that you highlighted, and then you do the scan, then you will be able to see exactly what is going on. So let's say the pain program over here. All right, under the pain program, you will see that, okay, pain number 8. Number 8 is anxiety, is 58. The rest are okay, 40-something, 50. So this second one here, program 4, is your joint. So these two, the person is anxious about something. There's some anxiety. If I look over this side, this person, mature woman, means that this person is going through pre-menopause or menopausing. So likely there will be mood swing. Okay, so therefore the anxiety is here. So the mood is changing. Then after this, I see nerve, and the rest, flexibility, is for your joints. Defense is for your immune. Women local is for your female reproductive system. Okay, so you can see in the first program there is joint here, and then flexibility over here. So there is mild discomfort in the joint. Okay, yeah. And then this person has a mood swing. Okay, and then the last one, deep cycle, is for the different organs in the body. So breath of life is your respiratory system. Digest all is your digestive system. Clean all is your detoxification system. Pure calm, your nerve. And kidney is for your kidney. So when you see here, the highest one is actually 65%, the respiratory. All right, so there is some respiratory issue, either an infection or something there that is bothering this person. Okay, so it can also be a tracking device for help us to monitor our health. Because if you wait 1 year to go and do your annual checkup every year, that 1 year is far too long. But with this device, we can actually do a preliminary simple tracking of our health. So if this goes to 80%, 90%, or 100%, then you know that something is going on and it's very serious, and therefore you must really go and see a doctor. Okay, but if anything that's within the safe zone, like 60% and all that, it's still okay. You can still do your own maintenance at home. Okay, now the next one I want to show you is emotions. Okay, we all have stresses, mental stresses every single day. So we can actually scan and know what is happening internally, or what is happening to our children, our parents, and our significant other in our lives. Okay, so here for the emotion scan, it will be this one, the purple one here, the resonance database analysis. This is for emotions, and I'm going to scan creative homeopathy over here. Then the next one, I'm going to scan bush flower. Okay, that means using flower essence as in the form of energy to help in our health. Okay, and then the third one is the bud flowers. Okay, so there are different types of remedy. So it's entirely up to you which type of frequency you want to use for yourself. So normally what I would do is I would actually scan for all the different types of events over here. So what you can see here, like for bud flowers, 59%, and then you can actually see the exact, very specific description of the emotions. Okay, if the person is weak-willed, always being taken advantage of, okay, so this person can actually be shown over here. Okay, so this is the remedy. Centauri here is the remedy for this person. Okay, then after that, you will see hopelessness, despair, resignation, a sense of meaningless. So that will tell you, okay, that will actually tell you how to help the person. Is it serious or is it not? And let's say this is your child or your spouse and all that, you can actually engage and have a meaningful conversation with that person. If you are a professional therapist or counselor, you don't ask questions first, you scan first, okay? Have a big picture of what's good. From the scan results, you then know how to ask the question, what to ask, and therefore engage in either your counseling work, your therapy work. You can complement with whatever that you want. You can complement with your health supplements. You can complement with therapies, okay? Anything. You can just use this as a scanning device and use your own solutions, or you can do everything in combination, okay? So let's say here, the first one here. Okay, so this is actually the emotions. Okay, like let's say this one, feeling exploited, 66%. So borax here is the solution for this person. Okay, for this particular emotion, feeling exploited, discarded. Okay, either this person is being used at the workplace, not getting recognition, working so hard, so is feeling very discouraged. So these are the, by vibrating at the bottom here, vibrate. By vibrating means that you are helping to clear the person from having all these kind of unsupportive emotions. Okay, so sometimes there is a person who may be in depression and you tell them to get out of the depression. It might be too challenging for them. Okay, so whether it is grief, a severe loss, trauma, emotional trauma, divorce, business failure, retrenchment, any of these things, their health that is causing them to feel very negative and burdened, okay, vibrating this will help them to bring the negativity down, give them peace and a sense of hope that they can actually be functional and start to move on in their life. Okay, so you see the emotions, what I like is the emotions are so specific. And then you know, you don't have to guess. It's not one word or two words, but it is all like this, you know, feeling being pushed away by trauma. Okay, then, okay, being rejected, yeah, all this. And then over here, you can actually read what is happening to this person's life. So like this middle one, red lily. When you vibrate red lily for this person, it gives a sense of groundedness and inner peace. So some programs will word it to give you what is the solution after you give this, and some will tell you the exact problem. Okay, so it is useful. Now, parents have told me that they love this so much because some of them may have children studying overseas and they don't know whether the child is happy, healthy or not. So by doing this remotely, the person doesn't have to be next to you. All you need is to input their name, their birth date, their birthplace, and you can do the scan no matter where they are. So I can do for Indonesians, I have done for South Africans, people in United States, people in Finland, so all over the world. Okay, so I can have access to them. So they said that by scanning this from time to time, they know whether their child is happy, because sometimes they don't want to tell the parents that they are unhappy, burdened with something. So with this, they know and they are able to, you know, talk to the child if there is a need to. Okay, so this is that. Now, next is this other device over here, the bigger one called the McHealy. So in there is a meridian analysis. So if you are, let's say, specializing in meridian, okay, then what you can do is you can input your own information or input your client's information into the device. So I have doctors, therapists who are using this. They said that I just need to put in all this, and then after that, I just run the scan, and then the scan will then tell me exactly which meridian is blocked. And then after that, they just use whatever modality, whether it's acupuncture, gua sha, a massage, or using heat therapy. And then they know which acupoint, which meridian to work on, and the results is far more effective. Okay, she does not have to guess, and she does not have to depend on reading the pulse. Okay, so it's very, very accurate. Then the reports, all these reports, analysis, can have the PDF version. So if you want to, you can WhatsApp or email the PDF reports to your clients, and then they can actually look at it and then refer to it. Okay, so it's going to scan like this, one meridian at a time, very, very thorough. So I'm going to speed this up a little bit. Okay. Okay, then you come to this particular stage here where it finished the scanning. And then it will tell you that, okay, a certain meridian is blocked. Okay, so here it will tell you left or right. So the middle blue is good. When it's in the red region, it's too much. When it's in the whatever region, is not so good. Okay, all right. So, so besides that, like I mentioned, family harmony, relationships. So all these you can use for the atmosphere as well. You can also, if you have a product, okay, use this to analyze before the product, after the product, and then you can tell what is where the product will benefit a particular individual. Okay, so all this I will explain in a lot greater detail in my talk. Okay, so it's about the field in the body, the energetic field and the information field. So we all have this magnetic field, and by changing the magnetic field, you can see the impact and the effect. Okay, all right, so I will skip this. This is how you deliver the frequency to your body. Yeah. This is a medical device in Europe and in India. Okay, so we are really at this point here at the beginning. So you are either an early adopter or you can wait. Okay, so for practitioner, it means that now we can operate anytime, anywhere. Our clients can come from all over the world. We can have a quantum clinic where the clients come and we can work on them. So we can work out, how to actually have this as your additional practice. Okay, for consumer, it means greater empowerment, having your tracking, individualization, and having a doctor in your pocket. So choosing the device, safety, the frequency range, the R&D is very important, and who get to support you is very important. Okay, so all these I will give you more details when you come to my detailed talk. Okay, so tools are important to reach your happiness goals. We use tools. Yeah, these are all the tools that we use. So these are the two tools that I'm offering to you today. And if you are keen to attend a more detailed talk, please contact Liliana. These are the numbers. You can quickly take a screenshot and contact Liliana for more information. Okay, so I thank you very much for giving me your attention today. Thank you.
Thank you, Christi Wong.
Yeah.
Okay, for the next presentation, Christi Wong is the certified bioresonance practitioner from UK. So, for my friends, if you want to ask something, you can write in the chat column. Teman-teman yang baik, kami akan mengadakan pertanyaan setelah Q&A ini. Bagi 20 orang yang beruntung akan mendapatkan free consultation senilai 3 juta rupiah. Jadi jangan cepat-cepat beranjak dari acara ini, karena di akhir acara kami akan menentukan mereka yang beruntung untuk mendapatkan free konsultasi mengenai bioresonans, blok energi yang ada di dalam tubuh kita. Tentunya ketika kita ingin sehat, kita ingin bahagia, kita harus menyingkirkan blok-blok energi yang menghambat kita. untuk menjadi lebih sehat, lebih bahagia, dan juga saya dengar tadi lebih banyak uang, lebih kaya. Oke, saya akan membacakan pertanyaan yang pertama dari Dr. Sandi. Is the device has a device certification from authority like CA certification in Europe? Thank you.
Okay, yes, just now I saw a particular certification. Okay, that is the medical certification that is registered as a medical device. So in Asia Pacific, it's registered as a wearable device, but in Europe and India, it is registered as a medical device.
Some of them asking about the price.
Okay, there is a price range, okay, depending on which edition they want to buy. And then there is a bundle package. So it is better to go offline to discuss the pricing. So because it depends on the which edition they want to get, okay, and the bundle as well.
Mungkin bagi yang berminat bisa menghubungi Ibu Liliana ya. Tadi di akhir presentasi saya lihat ada nomor teleponnya. Nanti akan saya usahakan untuk tulis di kolom chat. Ada lagi mungkin yang ingin bertanya? Atau saya yang melemparkan pertanyaan?
Saya mau bertanya.
Oke, silakan.
Hello, hello, Christi. I want to ask a question for you.
Yes.
Can we treat someone according to your presentation? We can do the consultation not in the same place. Just
Yeah.
like maybe our patient is abroad. Yeah, maybe he's in Europe or in America, and then we can give our consultation. And is it also the treatment can be sent by the device?
Yes, yes. So like, let's say my parents are in Malaysia, I'm in Singapore. I use the device to scan, okay, their health, their emotions, and then I do the vibration as well. So when I vibrate, it actually sends the frequency to them remotely. Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
very interesting. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Another question. How Healy device getting individual information to process? Please,
Okay.
Miss Christi.
Okay, so how does Healy get the information? So what happens is there's a field. Okay, one field is the bioenergetic field in the body, and the other one is the subconscious mind. Okay, this is called the information field in quantum physics. Okay, to explain, I actually need more time. So this space here is like the cloud space where everybody put their information there. So if I can log into the space using your name, your birth date, then you can actually see what are the information that you store inside. Because every moment of your life, okay, from day one of your life until now, we have been storing the information there. So by scanning, it will then allow you to see what is happening, what actually all the good thing and the bad things that we store in there. Okay, yeah, that's the simple way of explaining.
Okay, thank you.
No.
Question.
I just want to ask to the presenter that you need the blood sample to make sure that the DNA, because you can have this the age, the weight.
No need. Nothing. It's just the app, name, birth date, birthplace. That's all.
Mrs. Wong,
Yeah.
Wong, I'm Ian from Jakarta. I
Uh-huh.
just wonder, how do you relinquish between what you just presented with the modern medicines, the basic science? Because it seems that
it does not coincide with the modern understanding of medicine.
Okay.
Because it means that you can measure everything. There are things that you cannot measure.
Okay. All right.
you.
So because the modern medicine deals with the physical body, okay? So the physical body is at the end point, okay? If we look at the disease pathway, right? The disease pathway actually starts from an event that trigger your thoughts. Your thoughts, if it's negative, will trigger a negative emotions. Okay, the negative emotions will then cause blockages. Like just now, the meridian analysis, okay, it will show that a particular emotions actually block your meridian. When it block your meridian, it actually affect your blood circulation. When your blood circulation is affected, the nutrients, oxygen cannot go to certain organs, certain cells, then you start to have discomfort, and that discomfort leads to disease. So this whole process can be as short as 1 year, 5 years, 10 years, 35 years, okay, or 50 years. So what happened is when we deal with the modern medicine, conventional medicine, when we do treatment, whether you take a supplement, surgery, drugs, all this, right? Okay, you are dealing with the disease state right at the back. So now what we are doing is, if everything starts from your thoughts and your emotions, if I can change your emotions and remove your negative emotions, I am stopping that disease progression right at the beginning. So this is what we mean by the new way of preventive medicine. Okay, so we stop or slow down at the beginning so that it will not progress to the disease state. Yeah, so it's not a contradiction. It is actually not a contradiction. It is actually going to the earlier part of the disease pathway to stop things from happening. Okay, and energy is very, very fast. Okay, let's say if you were to take a supplement, right? So you will take two weeks before you can send something. Now, you know or not, if I ask you to, if I can know immediately how this supplement is going to help you. That means I take a before, then I do the scan. Then after that, if it's, let's say a sear, you just drink, and then 15 minutes later, I scan you again. Okay, if you, let's say you use essential oil, you can hold on to the essential oil and do a before, and then do an after, then it can tell me straight away where this particular thing is going. So energy is very sensitive, okay, and it can pick up very, very fast at the very, very early stage. So we are not going against conventional treatment. Okay, we are taking a different approach to conventional treatment. Yeah.
Can I
Mrs.
ask you
Wong,
something?
Mrs. Wong, excuse me, Mrs. Wong,
Okay, thank you.
because if you read the book of Level and Clark about the natural history of disease, I wonder how we can connect what you just mentioned with what the natural history of the disease.
This
just-
Ini
kind of
pertanyaan terakhir
discussion,
ya.
we need a longer time, so we can't answer a quick one here. Yeah.
Okay. Because to me, it is scary. You can control people. Honestly, it's scary. You can control people.
Mungkin Om Al mesti jadi pemenang, jadi bisa bertanya langsung ya. Bahwa teman-teman waktunya sudah melewati daripada
Maaf, Bu
yang
Moderator.
ditentukan.
Maaf, Bu Moderator.
Dr. Janti, can I ask you
Kita berikan
something?
Ibu Christi untuk menjawab terakhir pertanyaan ini. Please, Miss Christi, you can answer.
Which one? Sorry, what's the question?
Oh, satu pertanyaan lagi. In my understanding, this device is for examining the problem. Will this device also explain about the treatment?
Yes, yes. It will do both. It will scan first to find out what is the problem, and then at the same time, it will give you the remedy for it. So you vibrate the remedy in the form of frequency or in the form of microcurrent to the body. Yeah.
Okay, thank you for the nice
Can I ask
presentation.
you something?
Yeah.
My name is Dr. Janti, and I wondered if that's back to your information. Then every day we have, like, different kind of emotion. So
is this related to our disease? Every day is changes or something like that?
Okay, so the emotions will change every day. So it depends on the intensity of the emotions. If it happens for a while, it's okay. But if it happens for a week, a month, or it keeps coming back, so the more severe or intense the emotions, the more the blockage. For example, let's say today it block here 1 point, then it's okay. If it block 1 point, it's not serious. But if it goes on for 2-3 months, the kind of grief and sadness that you have, so it's going to create more blockages either along one meridian or along many different meridians. So over 10 years, 20 years, okay, then after that, you will start to see the effect of different illnesses surfacing from there. Yeah. Okay,
Because
so
I
by
got suffered
scanning
of
every
insomnia about 20 more years. So I just wondered how is it help for me?
Okay, so this kind of case, I would need to do a consultation one-on-one, and then with the patient's information, and then I will explain the actual results and walk you through the whole process. Yeah.
Okay.